Back in 2001, Aikido black belt Steven Seagal starred alongside Michael Jai White in the hit movie Exit Wounds, which also featured the deceased rapper DMX. As you'd expect, this was a gritty, crime-based movie that showed off various martial arts techniques and moves in the process. However, years later, it seemed pretty evident that a rift had occurred. This is because Steven Seagal spoke badly about Jai White in an interview and literally laughed at his martial arts abilities. In a media interview, Seagal was asked about which actors he'd want to fight alongside in a street fight, and could not find a fighter to answer the question. He replied by saying, "When you say tough guy, do you mean martial artist or just tough guy?" As he didn't give an answer, he was then asked if Michael Jai White would be someone he'd view in that category. To this, Seagal smiled with a confused look on his face. His final response to the subject was, "Can I laugh in your face?" Clearly, Seagal didn't rate Michael Jai White's fighting skill. Interestingly enough, around the same time, Michael Jai White was also interviewed by the same interviewer, and had this to say about Steven Seagal. "I worked with Steven years earlier, and he did soup commercials in Japan. I was a big fan of the first movies he'd done. He's an entertainer. I can understand. He's selling a product. You can't call him a deep martial artist. There are too many martial artists who I really honor and respect, who really live that life of Budo. I couldn't put him in that category." He would then go on to question the legitimacy of Seagal's claims about teaching Anderson Silva the front kick. Seagal is well known to try and associate himself with UFC fighters, and will seemingly do whatever it takes in order to get in front of a camera with them. In a 2022 interview with DJ Vlad, Michael Jai White was asked about working with Seagal and had this to say, "Steven Seagal knew not to hit me in fight scenes," and was later asked about Seagal hitting stuntmen, which he answered, "Yeah, he's known for that," and claimed this was due to Seagal directing these movies, meaning it was very difficult for the stuntmen to fight back. Despite these interviews, it seems that the feud between the pair has cooled a little. In 2016, years later, the pair teamed up yet again. This time they acted together in the movie Asian Connection. Over the years, Seagal has feuded with multiple celebrity martial artists, including Jean LaBelle and Jean-Claude Van Damme. Speaking objectively, it seems as though Michael Jai White is a genuinely serious martial artist who has a lot of high-level guys who vouch for his technique and skills. That being said, the same cannot be said for Seagal, who has reached meme status in recent years and is often viewed as a laughingstock by many people within the martial arts community.